canon version. The canon version is all that matters. Surviving witnesses, dead bodies, assault, 2 accounts of assault and battery.
No property damage though.
Not
Not in the final playthrough.
No. Return to HQ. There was no property damage. You can't nail me on Jack. Jack, Aaron.
Jack.
You don't know Jack.
You can't handle the truth.
I want the truth.
Next time you want to take on mercenaries, perhaps you should send an army.
Yes! Call him the fuck out.
We had no indication of military security anywhere on the premises.
Bullcrap.
Who are those guys? Do you even know?
KS Global, short for Königstein or Kingstone Global Solutions. Established in Germany in the late 1980s, now wholly owned by the multinational private defense conglomerate, Silurus Group.
That's some serious security for a bunch of software developers.
There's some indication that Wenji arranged for KS Global to get the security contract for Spectrum. But it's justifiable, given the national security nature of Spectrum's work.
Is it possible that Adrestea has some connection to KS?
It would appear so, but we've no knowledge yet of what this connection might be.
I can't really fault you for making a mess, seeing as how KS Global gave you a very nasty surprise. It is unfortunate, however, as this may well come back to bite us in the ass.
I know you took a great risk letting Wenji go, and I know it was a difficult decision. You did the right thing, though. She was no threat anymore. And we can't.
Apparently it's just her and one guy.
She saw my face. She's a huge danger to us now. Not to mention the damage she can still do to the Spectrum project.
Then why didn't you kill her?
The FBI in Cerulean's direction are aware that Xi has other allegiances. She'll have no option other than to leave the United States.
Yeah, there we go.
as soon
She's
as
now on a
possible.
wanted
Sarah's
list.
team will immediately get to work on the files from Wen-Shi's laptop. This Grishin character must be the source of our leaks. And
Grishin, that's
Wen-Shi
a
seems to
Russian
have
name.
been very close to
Maybe. Or
We're
Eastern
in the home
European.
stretch now. I'm certain of that. You'd better prepare well for the next operation. When we find Grishin, we must be ready to act fast. We only get one shot at this.
Alright, let me change something real quick. Audio. I'm gonna up the voice volume to maximum and then maybe up that volume to like okay. Alright, let's try that. Okay, speak to Josiah in his office. Alright, let's see what we got.
You have to speak to
The
a lot
next
of people.
mission may be our last. If Grishin really is the
Oh,
source
is it
of the
really the
leaks,
end of the game?
Our mission
No
ends
way.
as soon as we render him to the CIA.
No way.
Do you feel prepared?
I don't know. Things are getting complicated. I feel like it's not actually. This is more like the halfway mark or the 75% mark of the game.
Well, we have to figure out what's going on internally first.
Yes. Yeah. What the heck is going on? Is this place sanctioned? It's not, right?
No, not sanctioned.
It's not sanctioned. So are we some like rogue operative? Oh my God! Is Josiah actually Grishin? If this guy is actually Grishin and he's using us to hunt down his competitors... Wait, where have I heard this story before? Dude, this was the entire plot to Assassin's Creed 1!
Oh.
Have you played Assassin's Creed 1?
No, I have not.
It's a great story where the leader of the assassins actually is part of the Templars. Like, the whole thing of Assassin's Creed is assassins versus Templars, right? But the leader of the assassins is a Templar himself. And so to kill the other Templars, he sends his assassins out. And it isn't until the end of the game when you realize, oh, your boss is the worst of the bad guys. And you've actually been eliminating his competition for him. So what if Josiah is Grishin? What if he is Adrestea? Right? And he's just sending us around to silence everyone. Maybe that's why he's so pro kill everyone.
Maybe. We have to see the story how it unfolds.
Oh, I wish. Oh man, if that's the twist, I would love to sock it to Josiah. Oh, okay. I don't know. Things are getting
I
complicated.
don't know. Things are getting complicated.
You and Martin have come a long way since Mexico. For what it's worth, I've never worked with any field operatives I'd trust over you two.
Martin? You must really be impressed with us. First name basis with a chief.
Must have been a slip of the tongue. I wouldn't read too much into it.
Oh, so what happened? What happens when the leak is plugged?
So what happens when the leak is plugged?
Kingbridge is dissolved. We all go back to our day jobs. You to FSB, Sarah to SIS, Zimborski to NSA, Mansour and I to CIA. New assignments? Somewhere else.
It'll be hard. Honestly, I don't know if Katja could go back to tech work after being in the field.
Probably not.
It will be hard to get used to tech work again after this.
I'll put in a word with my FSB contact. See what he can do about getting you back in the field.
Yeah.
Do you think he knows we're after him?
I'm sure he knows somebody is after him. We've left enough evidence of our activities that anybody who's paying attention would know that. All the more
There is
reason
no
to act
evidence.
soon and decisively.
If he does know of us, what can he do with that information?
That all depends on how much he knows. If all he knows is he's being chased, he could try to go to ground. But at this point, that would probably not make a difference. If he knows who you are or how we operate, he could set up security accordingly. You handled KS Global well in California, but I'd not like to try those odds again. If he knows everything, well, let's hope he doesn't.
I better get on with the preparations.
Right. I should get back to work as well.
Oh, there's something to read here. Oh, it's just your file.
Oh. You don't need to read my file.
Oh. So once you pick up something to read on the gamepad, you actually can't put it down. Well,
Okay.
you know, that's some good reading right there.
I guess that's what they call
Ooh.
sticky fingers.
Sarah Rose Stewart. Date of birth, August 23rd, 1957. Former intelligence analyst for SIS, her career was sidetracked in the generally male-dominated culture of the SIS. But she didn't dare fight for it for fear of wrecking her career. She was headhunted for Kingbridge by Josiah Gray and jumped at the chance. She came from an upper-middle-class home and graduated from Oxford University with a Master of Science in Politics and International Relations. Thanks to her Oxford contacts, she landed a job immediately out of university as a global risk assessment analyst for a major London bank. Though this job paid incredibly well, she eventually grew jaded with what she perceived as her meaningless work in the banking industry. Woo, you go, girl! 1986, she applied for a listed position as an intelligence analyst for the Secret Intelligence Service. Based on glowing recommendations from her bosses at the bank, she landed the job and was trained in London before she was sent to SIS station in Berlin. She spent the next 5 years in different parts of Germany, building an intelligence network throughout the Central European banking sector. Liaisoned on several occasions with the CIA, this is how she met Josiah Gray, and then CIA station chief in Hamburg. Sarah's broad knowledge and keen insight made an impression on Mr. Gray, and he personally headhunted her for the Kingbridge executive. So I'm willing to guess most of these people here were handpicked by him. Alright.
But all are still unsanctioned.
Yeah, no, we're totally off. We're not even off the books. We're illegal. Oh, hang on. I want to see what the totally bad German do. You know, I tweeted at the developers of this game. The one quote that stood out to me was him hitting on us. Was him hitting on me. It's like, oh, you dropped something. Oh, what did I drop? Your standards. Hi. I tweeted at the developers, and the writer for this game tweeted back to me, says like, oh my god, out of everything I wrote in this game, this is what you remember. And I was like, it stood out to me. It spoke to me.
It spoke to you.
Beautiful. You made me forget my pickup line.
Ha! You know, that almost would have worked if this wasn't the dumbest, most inappropriate place to come on to me.
Just trying to brighten up
You
your day.
go,
Had a good
Katja.
one,
Did you hear that?
Reinhardt.
I heard that.
Oh, you go, Katja. Alright, where are we going? Sarah in her office.
Me in my
Radko,
office.
you in your
Radko in
office.
the armory.
I'm starting to get a feel for this place. I really am.
Hmm.
That doesn't mean I still don't get lost on occasion.
All the time.
Where the? Oh, I'm in the armory. Oh, okay. Ah, see, I know where I'm going.
Where were you trying to go? Mm-hmm.
Shut up.
Mm-hmm.
Shut up.
Кстати, а что думаете насчет объединенного урана?
Вы серьезно, Радка? Я шныряю по углам или все же отправляюсь на большую войну?
Да просто появился выход на несколько кусков урана. Через одного типа, с которым я знаком по Ираку.
Это что, непреодолимая тяга барахольщика? Ладно, спрошу иначе.
I don't have any
Чем уран лучше
subtitles.
обычных пуль?
Он самозаостряющийся и взрывоопасный.
You
То есть
depleted
против брони
uranium
ничуть не
bullets.
хуже бронебойных зарядов,
It's like
а
he's
против
it's like he's
незащищенных
your
целей
uncle
работает
slash
как
drug
эксплозивные пули.
dealer.
В общем, всем хорош. А безопасен?
Ну, не для цели. То есть, разумеется, длительное обращение может навредить здоровью.
Oh
Но
my
достаточно
god, this
соблюдать
dude.
элементарную осторожность.
It's like, oh,
Например, задерживать
prolonged
дыхание
exposure
при
can be
ведении огня.
unhealthy, but just
И всё
hold your
будет в
breath while you're
Еще
firing the
какие-нибудь
bullets.
побочные
Should be
эффекты, о
fine.
которых нужно знать?
Он отслеживается. Это главный недостаток. Обычными или бронебойными пулями может стрелять кто угодно. Но если кто-то
This
применяет
guy's trying to
объединенный
sell us
уран,
depleted
список
uranium.
подозреваемых резко сужается.
Like,
Well, that's
oh.
it.
Надо
Sure, why
подумать.
not?
Я приберегу его для ваших следующих заданий. Если
So-
решите, что он пригодится.
For those of you guys who don't know, depleted uranium rounds are exactly what you think it is. Like uranium that has been completely used up in nuclear reactors, and they're like shaved down to create bullets. Which I don't know who got that bright idea.
Я попрошу Рене завтра принести.
What the fuck? Someone just said we're out of lubricant. What the fuck has been going on down here? What's this?
Somebody needs to have a talk.
What the fuck? I just walked past someone said we're almost out of lubricant. Oh yeah, well I'll ask someone to send some down tomorrow. What? What goes on down here? But yeah, Uncle Radko, creepy Uncle Radko. Creepy, conservative, slightly murdery Uncle Radko is trying to sell us on depleted uranium bullets. Because yes. We got because he has a supplier that slipped him some.
Mossad approved us to use OFEC 3.
Whoa! How did you manage that?
Called in a
I
favor.
swear, man. He's our drug dealer. He's like, hey, you got a hit? I got some good stuff. So awful. Alright, let's talk to Sarah, Daniel, and you are all in basically the same area. Alright, so Sarah's down here. Ah, here she is.
Did Vladimir tell you about his breakthrough in Chechnya?
Yes, it sounds very promising.
I wonder how long his contact will last.
He knows what he's doing.
Okay. Alright.
Fantastic work in California. You'd no idea what you were walking into. Yet you still managed to get out of it in one piece and without too much collateral damage.
Do we know who Grishin is?
We didn't have any
Not with
collateral
complete
damage.
certainty. I did some digging while
Oh,
you
there
were
were some
dealing with
broken
US
noses.
Customs,
Oh.
and I think I've got a pretty good idea
And
of
some
where to look.
incidental
But I can't be sure
spooning.
until I get through the files from Wenji's laptop.
What about her then? She. What's her role in all this?
As far as Martin tells me, it appears that she was compromising the security of the Spectrum project, sneaking backdoors into the program, as he
Oh,
puts
this
it.
is an
What
anti-surveillance
for, we
group.
can only guess.
And what is your guess?
Personal profit, I would assume. Spectrum has potential to become a very powerful system, and any rogue agent with access to it would essentially have a license to print money.
You think she's just a thief?
She might have a greater goal in mind. There's no way to know.
I'm not sure I understand how we got from a British financier laundering drug money for the mafia to a Chinese hacker putting holes in an American civilian system.
Whoever Grishin is, he's the key to it all. Baxter and Xi both work for him. Baxter's activities fund Xi's operation. The only thing we don't know is what Grishin was hoping to gain from Spectrum.
I really think that Grishin, Xi, and Baxter were all just part of an anti-surveillance terrorist network. You know, they hear that Spectrum is in the works, and they put everything in motion to either ruin it or try to like turn it to their own uses. Nope, not this way. Where's Dan? Oh, your office and Daniel's are down this way. Nope, that's the stairwell.
Right.
This way.
This way.
Shut up. Shut up. I knew where I was going. Let me in, Aaron. Let me in.
Dang
So,
it.
what do you make of Spectrum?
It's impressive stuff.
Morally speaking, I mean.
I'm not surprised the NSA is funding a project like that. The alphabet agencies are very worried about recent developments in data security and encryption.
Shouldn't they be supporting better data security?
Yes, they should.
Any data not under their control is potential enemy communication.
Wow,
Listen, 2 years
topical.
ago, we got a law in the US called the Communications Assistance for Law Enforcement Act. This was after a long, hard fight about whether encryption should be legal, the crypto wars. Now, organizations like the Electronic Frontiers Foundation won that fight, and the law states that telecom companies do not have to help the government decrypt their customers' data. As you saw in California, though, the NSA doesn't give a shit. They went ahead and started sabotaging everyone's security anyway. Projects like Spectrum is the comment side of that, but they use humans too.
They have operatives inside communication corporations?
I probably shouldn't be telling an FSB officer about that.
You can trust me. I have no loyalty to the FSB. Yo, give me that dirt. But no, this is very topical. The information freedom guys are still going on, still fighting today.
Right.
Like there was a whole thing about CISA and yeah, CISA, the Information Act.
Mhm.
Yeah, you. For those of you guys who don't know, the CISA bill basically said, oh, I did a whole spiel about this on Twitter. Basically, companies are no longer liable for hacked or stolen information so long, well, they can't be legally held liable so long as they share their information with the government. And the government got into some work. They went into work with Facebook, and I think there was some talk about Google doing it too. But I don't think CISA passed. I think it passed the House, but not the Senate.
Yeah, it didn't get all the way through.
Yeah. But no, this fight in 1996 still going on now. Like the law is still rushing to catch up with technology, and some laws are gonna go about it the wrong way. But that's just the natural case. That's just the natural progression of things.
Yep. Yeah,
So-
because the phones we have now are ridiculous.
Oh yeah. Oh
Like
yeah.
that big server room almost
Yep.
fits in my pocket.
It probably does fit in your pocket. Like if you got the next generation iPhone, I think it would fit in your pocket.
Yeah, if you get the most recent model.
Yeah. Oh yeah. That whole server room is probably back in the 90s. It would have been what? Not even 1 gigabyte. Yeah, it wouldn't have been 1 gigabyte, dude. It would have been raw, uncompressed data.
Mm-hmm.
And nowadays, like my phone, my Galaxy X6 holds like 32 gigabyte. So I could fit 32 of those server rooms into my pocket. So yeah, the law is still rushing to catch up with technology, and as always, you're going to have conservatives, and you're going to have liberals, and you're going to have everyone in between fighting for this, that, and the other thing. And I think, you know, not common sense, but like a certain trust of people, it gets lost in there. But anyway, we're not here to commentate on that. That's the game's job. All right, you know me. You know you can trust me. I have no loyalty to FSB at all.
You know you can trust me. I have no loyalty to FSB.
Well, I guess you have access to more dangerous information already. So yes, Software companies and open source organizations have been infiltrated by the NSA.
I wouldn't be
Mass
surprised.
surveillance and supercomputer
Uh-oh.
decryption can only get you so far. What you really want is a backdoor into every available security protocol.
You had access to these
Somebody watching
projects?
us?
Yeah.
This is insane.
Now I'm worried.
If the NSA is sneaking back doors into security systems, those back doors will be available to anyone. Not just Russian or Chinese intelligence, but scammers and con artists and gangsters.
Yep.
Any security flaw becomes endemic. You can't design a piece of software to be completely and utterly secure except for this one little shortcut you've left for yourself. Encryption is either 100% secure or 0% secure. The NSA and groups like it have sabotaged the basic foundations of the World Wide Web.
This is infuriating. Why aren't you angry?
I am angry. I just don't know what to do about it.
No, seriously, I'm mad. Shit, I am furious. All right, let's talk to Daniel. I would be hell seriously mad about that. Okay, what do you got?
Oh, you're back. How are you?
I'm good. Is something wrong?
No, it's nothing. I just had to burn an acid on my last op. Somebody I trusted. Somebody who trusted me.
That's harsh. I hope I never have to do that.
Yeah. You know, I just can't figure you out.
What is that supposed to mean?
Finally got around to reading your file. But it doesn't make any sense. Your political affiliations are completely counter to government espionage. How the hell did you end up doing this for a living?
If you think you're going to uncover some key fact that explains everything about me and makes my whole life make sense, you'll be disappointed.
No one's that simple.
Nobody is like that.
Come on. Why did you take this job?
If I weren't here, I would probably be testing circuit boards in some lab, and there's nothing wrong with that. But once you've put your life on the line for something really important, it's hard to go back.
You're sure this outfit is worth risking your life for? Seems to me we're basically janitors cleaning up the spy community's mess.
We're saving lives. People have been killed. We're trying to stop them from killing anyone else. It doesn't get much more black and white in this business.
So, you want to be a hero?
I just want to make a difference.
That was a very diplomatic answer. Like, I don't really trust you, but you're asking interesting questions, so I'll give you a little bit of tidbit. Alright, how do you feel, dude? One more mission, or?
I think that's it for tonight.
Okay. Alright, guys, that will be it for this recording. We learned about CISA and basically government and corporations intruding into the internet security.
And we learned about cotton.
And we learned about the touch, the feel of cotton. It's the fabric of our lives. And we learned about Fruit of the Loom. We learned about
The lube in the government.
Oh yeah. You know what? Maybe you know what they need? They need those like those gallon drums of lube. He says as Aaron is trying to merge our characters together.
We shall be one.
Oh, there we go.
That's
Oh
close.
no, wait. It's like you're smelling my hair. It's so weird. Oh, there we go. There we go.
We have
Perfect.
become one.
We are merged. We're like, oh wow, that is weird. That is so weird. The no clipping's so weird. Oh god, that was kind of disturbing. That booty. Oh, there we go. Oh, hang on. Yeah. Oh my god, I have your face, but you have my hair. That's so weird. Okay. Alright guys. But that will seriously be it for this recording. Aaron and I will see you guys again for the next one, whenever that happens. Remember, for those of you guys, if you're on the Eastern Coast, drive safe. If you're in Boston, God help you. I mean, sorry. But yeah, if you guys get snowed in, make sure you have lots of food, lots of water. Okay? And if you're going to boil snow, make sure it's really thoroughly boiled. Like, distill that shit. Okay? If you have to. I hope none of your pipes freeze over. I hope this winter, now that it's finally here, treats you nicely. And I think that's about it. Aaron, you have anything to say to him?
No. Just be safe.
All right, guys. See you guys next time.
Bye.
Bye.